Hi peeps, I'm Auriel Grace, and today I have a psychic tip for you. So, a lot of people ask me about ascension, and I have done some ascension videos here on my channel, but lately there's been a lot of talk about ascension and, um, should we prepare for it, right? Um, yeah, I guess. I feel like we're always ascending or we're always on that path. We're always on the path of knowledge, we're always on the path of clarity. And I don't feel like ascension is a place. Ascension's actually a verb. It's something that is moving and always in movement, right? So uh, what I advise people, if you're working on ascension and you want to ascend, to clear yourself, to really focus on you. What is it that you're holding on to yourself? What baggage? What ideas that are somebody else's ideas? Um, or how hard are you on yourself? Like, how are you judging yourself, right? Because the more you judge yourself, the heavier you are. Because from what I understand, judgment isn't for humans, discernment is. And learning how to discern what's good in your life is actually pretty awesome. And it doesn't burden you, it doesn't hold you in place. Instead, it assists you with looking at your world and deciding what's good for you or for your higher and best good. Either way, same thing, right? Okay, so when you're looking at yourself and you're seeing some of the beliefs that you may have that may like make you have tunnel vision or hold you in place. For example, I'll give the example of um, as I was growing up, I was told that you grow up, you go to school, you go to college, you get married, you have children, you have your happily ever after. Well, I did not have a happily ever after until I wasn't married. So I tried it twice because I thought those thoughts or those beliefs were put into me. And so because of that, I thought this is what's going to make me happy. And so the first time around, it did not make me happy. The second time around, didn't make me happy again. So I was like, you know what, though? After I reflected back, I thought, you know what? I'm happier single. I'm happier on my own. And so I broke that thought pattern and I didn't feel so heavy and I didn't feel like I was constrained or that I had to be a certain way. Instead, now I'm Auriel Grace, me. And it's okay to be just me, who I am. And so I'm using that perception or idea as an example. So think about like the things that were ingrained into you that maybe are not really your thoughts or have not made you happy. And so you can release that old like idea, that old whatever you want to call it, and see who you are without it and see how happy you are. Or maybe you need to shift it up again and look at some other things that maybe were not your ideas, but the ideas of others that were placed upon you. And they have burdened you for a really long time, right? And a lot of times, too, they could be our own thoughts and our own ways of being, our own structures, and our own limitations that we place on ourselves. So look at that and see if how you can remove it. If you need help removing it, there's so many different ways of doing that. Okay, so and we call that spiritual hygiene, and we call it cleansing and clearing. And so you might need some cleansing and clearing, right? So if your goal is to ascend or ascension, that would be a good thing for you to do is look at those things that hold you in place, that limit your ability to grow and expand. Because when you're limited, ascension's going to look far away. But even if you're not interested in ascension, even if you're just interested in being you or figuring out who you are and lightening your load, look at those perceptions. Do they match up really with who you are? And if they don't, start peeling away those layers that don't work for you. And be honest. It's okay. It's okay to be honest with yourself and work through that. And it really, remember, doesn't matter what others think. It only matters what you think. Because those that love you will be cool with your transformation. All right. So that's it. That is the psychic tip of the day. Keep clearing, keep moving, keep your heart open and aligned with the energy of love. And I'll see you next time. Bye.